Hello and welcome to the eye examination clinic. How may I help you? Okay. So you think you have something stuck in both of your eyes? Okay. Alright. So I'm going to put on a pair of gloves and I'll examine what could possibly be stuck in your eyes. So how long have the objects been in your eyes? Okay, alright. And have you tried any methods to remove the objects? Okay, alright. And how did that work out? Did that make it better, worse? Okay. Alright. And how much pain are you in on a scale of 1 to 10? Okay. So if you want to just sit nice and comfortably for me, just look straight ahead. I'm just going to begin by generally examining your eyes. I'm going to be touching and palpating gently around your eyes. I'm also going to be pulling the skin around your eyes ever so gently, just so I can explore with my hands to see if we can see the objects, okay? Okay, so do I have permission to begin? Okay, alright. So we'll start with this eye. So where do you think the objects are specifically? Okay. And what were you doing before you noticed them? Okay. Do you think it's related at all? Okay. Let's have a look. See if we can find that issue for you. Look up for me. Okay, perfect. Look to the side this way. Okay, perfect. Look the other way. Okay, look down. Look straight ahead. Good. And how has this been affecting your day-to-day life, work, hobbies? Right, okay. Alright, look up again. We're going to start over here. Okay, perfect. Look down. Alright, perfect. Look this way. Perfect. And that way. Perfect. Let me know if any of those movements cause more pain. Okay. So are you sensitive to lights at all? Okay, because I need to use a couple of different lights to examine your eyes, around your eyes, and the interior. Is that okay? Okay. Alright. Alright, close your eyes for me. I'm going to palpate around your eyes. And I'm just gently massaging, and I want to see if I can feel for any objects with my fingers at all. Does it hurt in any of the areas that I'm touching? Okay. Now what about under your eyes? Does that feel okay? Only slight, very slight pain, okay. Alright. Okay. So I'm going to have a little look at the light to see if we can see anything, okay? Alright. You're doing great. Alright. Okay, look up again for me. Okay, look down. Okay, this way. That way. Okay. Alright, so I need you to now look straight ahead at my nose. Just gonna see how your eyes are reacting to the light. Okay. Good. Yeah, keep looking at my nose. Okay, alright. So now I'm going to use a very small, delicate brush. I'm going to brush through your lashes. Are you wearing any product on your skin? Okay. Should make this quite simple then. Alright. Brush. And we're just making sure that there's no objects inside your lashes. It can be associated with the problem inside and around your eye, but it can also be an isolated issue. Maybe something that is causing that, so all we do this for is just to roll that out. Brush. How does this feel? Does this feel okay? Okay, lower lashes. Brush, good. Up. Okay. Brush. Just want to make sure with my light that I've gotten through each of your lashes effectively. Brush. Okay, perfect. So now I'm going to be checking the pressure of your eyes. I know this isn't something that everybody looks forward to, but it is necessary just to check the general health of your eyes. So look straight ahead for me. Keep your eyes as wide open as possible, okay? Okay. Start with this eye. Okay. Need you to blink hard for me. Blink. Blink. Okay, so you have to do this 3 times in each eye. Blink. Good. Last time. You're doing great. Okay. Blink. Okay, great. Alright. So now I'm going to move on to a much smaller scope. I'm going to be using a soft, delicate brush alongside it. And I'm going to be massaging on your eyelid downwards. Now, there are 2 ways the object can come out. We can encourage the object to come downwards to the tear duct, which is what I'm hoping to do today, or the object will eventually roll backwards and out of your system. Now that can work, but it's unpredictable and it can cause an infection. So if I can remove it today for you, instead of leaving it in the hands of your body, then that should be short term, a little bit more discomfort, but long term, you'll have the desired treatment, as opposed to having it roll backwards, where long term it can be a bit more of a bother. focus on massaging that object downwards. Good. Okay. So from general inspection, I do think you are right. I think that the objects are both in your upper eyes. Okay. So I'm going to ask you to close your eyes again for me. And what I'm going to do this time is massage your eyes. But I need you to roll your eyes for me. Okay. So we're just encouraging the object to come forward and down. So with the help of your eye movements, we're just going to pull that object downwards. Good. Good, 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 good. Good. Okay. Alright, so you can open your eyes for me. Now I'm going to be adding some drops to your eyes. This is going to lubricate your eyes and make the job of moving the object towards your tear duct, or at least to the front of your eye, much easier. No, this isn't like that liquid they like to put in your eyes. This is just sterile saline. Okay, if you want to just open your eyes wide and look up for me. Okay. Same in your other eye. I'm going to do that a couple more times. Okay. One more time. Perfect. Now blink that for me. Blink, 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 blink. Blink, 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 blink. Blink, 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 blink. Good. Blink, 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 blink. And you can roll your eyes, blink for just a couple of seconds. Okay, great. You can relax your eyes now. Okay, so this should do the job. So I'm going to see if we can have moved that object outwards. So this one actually appears to have moved forwards. How are your eyes feeling right now? A little better, good. That's very good, especially considering the objects are still in there. And you can now see the object in this eye. Okay. Alright, so I want to have a quick look around the entirety of your eye just to make sure there's nothing else there. Because I don't think you want a second visit, do you? No. Alright. Do you wear contacts, glasses, anything like that? Okay. Alright. So there's nothing I can see on the side and the bottom of the eye. So let's focus on those objects at the top, okay? Okay. So I'm going to start with a firm cotton bud and a massaging of my hand. I'm going to try and draw that down. Okay. Okay. coming down. See if we can focus on this side too. Okay. So it is still under the eyelid, but I'm just trying to draw it to the tear duct. Okay. So it looks like it's partially moved to each of your tear ducts. So I just want to make sure that the object doesn't separate. So I'm going to really push as much as I can of that object. Really downwards into your tear duct, okay? Now, it doesn't look like it's anything sharp. It actually looks quite almost glue-like. Do you know what that could be? Okay, right. So I'm really glad it wasn't anything sharp. Okay. You are doing great. Really, really good job. Alright. Okay. Alright, so now I'm going to use a little bit more of a softer brush. Now this one can get in all sorts of little crevices. And the massaging and kneading of the product is really useful. Really going to drag that object to the tear duct. So I feel confident now that I can remove those objects for you from both of your eyes. Okay. So I'm using a small, precise tweezer. I'm going to use a light to remove those objects. You still doing okay? Okay. So the object isn't coming out in one, it's coming out in parts, but we'll just work with it. We're not going to rush it. The material of it is actually quite helpful. It's not too resistant. You almost have all of it out of this side, which is good. Okay. Okay, I think that's everything out of that eye, though I will double check in a minute. How's it feeling right now? Irritated, but otherwise good. I'm sorry for that. When you relax your eyes after this, they will feel much better. Okay. Actually gonna work this way. Okay. Same thing on this eye. Okay, so it's almost out. Sorry if this is making your eyes water. Okay, so I think that's all of the objects out, but I don't want to speak too soon. So let's have a little look around the eyes. Okay, so same thing as before, look up for me. This way. Down. Okay, good. Down. Good. Look this way. Look that way. Okay, look up for me. Okay, good. So, I don't think there are any more objects stuck in or around your eyes. How are your eyes feeling now? Okay, good, good. It is understandable that they're a little bit irritated, but once you return home today and get a good night's rest, they're going to feel much better when you wake up. Now, because you did have objects in your eyes and it was for quite a little bit of time, I am going to give you a small eye exam as a follow-up. I just want to make sure that the eye isn't damaged, impaired, or affected in any way. And there's never a bad time to have an eye exam, is there? No. So we'll start with some basic eye examinations, and we'll see how you perform, okay? Okay. So I'm going to begin by showing you a Snellen chart. I'm sure you've seen one of these before. Yeah. I'm going to cover one eye. And I'd like if you could try to read the chart for me. Start from the top, then go down. E, good. L, T, good. F, P, H, good. Good. O, L, C, F. D, H, J, B, S, good. Can you try the line beneath it? Okay, alright. Okay, same thing again with your other eye. See if you can read that chart for me again. E, L, T, good. F, P, H, good. O, L, C, F. D, H, J, B, S. Good. Alright. So now I want you to examine the chart with both of your eyes open, and I'm going to point to different letters and you let me know if you can read them. Good. This one. Good. This one. Good. Try this one. Good. This one. Good. This one. Good. This one. Good. 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 This one. Good. This one. Good. Okay. This line here. Good. This one. Okay, very good. And this one. Good. Any of these? Okay, good, good, good. Alright, perfect. So now I want you to focus your eyes on my nose. Different amounts of fingers are going to come into your vision. And let me know how many you think you can see, okay? Okay. 4, good. 3, good. 2, good. 1, good. 5, good. Perfect, 2. Perfect, 3. 4, good. 4, good. 2, good. 1, good. 5, good. 2, good. 3, good. Okay. And I'm going to move the numbers now into your vision a little bit slower. Good. 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 Perfect. Good. Okay, now keep your eyes fixed on my nose. Let me know when a light comes into your vision, okay? Okay. Good. 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 Perfect. Good. 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 Perfect. Good. 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 Perfect. Now, keeping your head still, I need you to now use your eyes to follow my finger, okay? But keep your head still for me. Okay. Alright. Follow along. Left. Right. Good. Center. Up. Down. Good. Up. Down. Left. Right. Good. Left. Right. Up. Down. Up. Down. Left. Right. Perfect. Left. Right. Good job. Up. Down. Left. Right. Good. Up. Down. Left. Right. Good. Up. Down. Left. Right. Left. Right. Center. Up. Down. Now follow my finger in all the directions it's going, okay? Okay, good, 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 good. Good, good, good. Good, 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 good. Good. Good, perfect. So now I'm going to ask for you to follow the light. Exact same thing. Keep your head still for me. Good. Right, left, right, left. Perfect. Up, down. Good job. Left, right. Perfect. Left and right. Left, center. Up, down. Good. Up, down. Good job. Left and right. Left and right. Left, right, center, up, down, good job. Left, right, perfect. And now, follow along in all the directions the light is going. Very good, very good. Perfect. Alright. So now I want for you to keep your head still again, and I want you to let me know what shape I'm drawing with my finger. Okay, alright. What does that look like? A circle, good. Okay, what does that roughly look like? A triangle, good. And this one. A rectangle, Good, okay. Alright. And again. Triangle, good. Square, good. What about this one? Diamond, good. They're about as accurate as I can make them. Good, circle. Very good. Rectangle. Perfect. Good job. Okay, so I just have a couple more examinations for you. I'd like for you to focus on the top of this stick, and I'm going to bring it closer and closer and closer to your vision. Let me know when it goes blurry, okay? Okay, perfect. And again. Okay, perfect. Okay, great. Alright, and now I'm going to be holding up different objects. And I would like for you to let me know which one is closer to you. Which one is closer? This one, good. Okay. Which one is closer to you? The gold one, good. Which one is closer to you? This one, good. Which one is closer to you? This one, about how much? Just a little bit, okay, good. Okay, which one is closer to you? Okay, perfect. So now I'm going to be shining a different light into your eyes. This will be checking the general overall health of them for the final part of your eye exam. This is a much more gentle light on your eyes, so the eye can tolerate it for much longer. And all I need to do with this one is gently just scan this over your eyes. This just tells me a basic story of your eye health. Okay. Perfect. Okay, good. Okay, perfect. So how are you feeling now? Oh, good, so it's progressively beginning to feel better. That's fantastic. Great. Well, thank you so much for visiting us today. And as I mentioned before, when you head home tonight and you get some good rest, your eyes will be feeling much better when you wake up. Okay. Well, if you have any further issues in the future, don't hesitate to give us a call and we will book you in for an appointment to explore your eyes again, okay? Okay. Well, I hope you have a lovely rest of your day. Take care. Goodbye.